what's up? I'm Gene. This is my cuisine. Today we're going to be making a really simple chicken curry, and it has quite a few ingredients, but putting it together is really simple. We have two different spice blends we're going to add at different times in the curry. This one is a teaspoon of ground cumin seed, a teaspoon of ground black or whole peppercorns, and then two broken in half like cinnamon sticks, about 2 inches in size. And then here we have all the goodies. We have the tomato paste, the turmeric, more cumin, and a little bit of coriander as well. And then we have this paste that brings some more flavor into it. This is just a paste made out of ginger, garlic, and chopped chilies, green chilies. And we're gonna be adding all these three spice blends are just really gonna make the curry pop. And here we have some yogurt as well, 3 tablespoons of that, and then about a cup of diced tomatoes and about 2 pounds of chicken thighs and 2 chopped whole red onions and some butter and oil to get us going. So let's do this. Yeah, so now we're gonna move it over to the gas range here. I'm gonna turn on our stove and get that nice and hot. Get our tablespoon of oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. Get that in there, get it melting nice. Then we're gonna take once that's nice and melted, see it melting. Just gonna go ahead and add the first spice blend of cinnamon, cumin, and whole peppercorns. And that's gonna take a while for it to get up to temperature and let the spices infuse with the oils. But once the peppercorns start cracking and the cinnamon sticks start to break apart, that's about the time when we're going to move on to the next step. Now we're going to add our red onions. Just going to add them all, and we're going to cook those down until they are golden brown. As golden brown as red onions can be. Alright, now that we have the onions cooked down, we're going to add our garlic, ginger, and chili paste that we ground up earlier. I'm just going to add that in there. We're going to let it infuse into the oils and cook with the onions for a few minutes, and then we'll move on to adding the tomato paste and the second spice blend. I probably want to get it looking real nice and pasty like this. It's going to be a curry, so it's got to be kind of smooth. We haven't added any yogurt yet, but once we add these tomatoes, it's going to get even creamier. So now that those have cooked down for a while, we're going to add our dish of tomatoes here. Diced canned tomatoes. Didn't have time to dice them up fresh this morning, sorry. I think we're sleeping a little late. Just gonna want to kind of crush everything up. Just let it cook down. Just give it some time, you know. I don't know, that's looking pretty pasty to me. Looks like we need to add the second spice blend, which is a few teaspoons of turmeric, a few teaspoons of cumin, and I think it was like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, right? Yeah, that's what's in this stuff. So we're gonna add that, let it cook down. That turmeric's gonna give it that turmeric and the tomato paste is gonna give it that nice dark color. Really gonna make it pop. Gotta make it sexier, you don't eat. So you want to add the yogurt slowly and mix it a lot before adding more, because you don't want it to bunch up and curdle. So I'm just kind of added a spoonful at a time while I mix it. And I turn the heat down to low for this because just so it's easier to control the moisture in it. You don't want to dry it out too fast because we still have to cook the chicken in it. Put our chicken in there. Mix it really well. And cover it up for half an hour. And when we come back, it should be ready to go.
It's your boy Liquorish, your resident kitchen mixologist, and today I've brought you something extremely special, near and dear to my heart. We are making licks around the world. First, you're gonna want to get yourself some bottom shelf liquor, gin specifically. We went with the Essex place. We're gonna want 3 ounces of that bad boy. Pour it in there. As least drips as possible. Then you're gonna want to hit up that organic coconut water. We don't play around with that fake shit, you know what I'm saying? No way. You're gonna want to dunk that in there, and then you're gonna want to come over here to this non-GMO certified pineapple coconut juice. And we're gonna want another 2 ounces of that. You want to splash that in there. Hit it with a few cubes. I like to go with 3 most of the time. And they're cumbersome cubes as these. Get a little pineapple in there. Have yourself a delicious beverage. Delicious.
Yeah, now this has been sitting for about a half an hour after our little break there from Lick's Cocktail Hour. It's looking pretty nice. I don't know. Check it out. It's all nice and pasted down. It got nice and dark. You can tell everything's properly mixed together. It's a beautiful sight, man. If only you could smell it through the camera. But crushed up some of these almonds. Left some whole ones too because I like the texture. And I'm gonna sprinkle those in there and then mix it up, kill the heat, and see what it tastes like.